Hi everyone. I have reviewed your voiceover PowerPoints in Blackboard through YouTube and have enjoyed watching them. I spent yesterday and this morning taking a look at them. Lots of great ideas. Many of you did a really nice job of transitioning from part one and talking about historical practices and what was going on in your setting to moving forward and looking at evidence-based practice that's recommended for your current quality issue. I was very pleased with the efforts. I know that using technology can be a little challenging, and that the conversion from a voiceover PowerPoint into the WM file and then loading it to YouTube can take a little bit of time, but I hope that when you were done, you were able to look at the final product and be very proud of the work that you've done. In general, I don't think there were any major APA issues. The only thing I will tell you is that in a timed project or a paper that has a length recommendation, you want to be thoughtful about following the recommended time that's provided as part of the assignment. If a paper has a limit or a recommended paper length of 5 to 7 pages, you should really try to honor that assignment criteria, mostly because the person who designed the assignment intentionally wanted you to be able to create a product that was disciplined and followed a concise pattern of information so that you can convey your information in a very direct manner. The voiceover PowerPoints, I think, can be a little bit more difficult because until you've recorded them, you don't really have a good sense of exactly how long it's going to be. But any assignment that has those instructions, I want you to be very thoughtful about honoring them because they're purposeful. They're not random numbers. So do what you can to honor those. For next week, you've got your practicum log number 2. Make sure that you review the feedback that was provided from practicum log number 1. If you had any errors, start with your time log. Make sure your time log is correct, and then go through and add your time for your practicum log period of time for practicum log number 2, and then write your additional log entries. Remember that your practicum log number 2 is going to have its own file. It's not a continuation of the practicum log number 1. It's actually an independent file that you'll open, and you'll add the entries for the practicum log number 2 time frame. So, correct your time log errors for practicum log number 1, open a new document for practicum log number 2, and complete that following the feedback that was provided. Your reflective exercise this week is really a great one. It is an exploration of O'Brien's servant leadership theme sub-themes, and it is it's a really good opportunity for you to spend some time self-reflecting on what it means for you to be a servant leader and how those experiences of those sub-themes from O'Brien influence the patient's experience as well as your own practice. This really is something that I want you to be thoughtful about and be okay with using I in the first person. It is a reflective exercise, so spend some time thinking about this. This is one of the assignments I really enjoy reading because it really tells me about who you are as a practitioner, what your experience is like, and what your experience has been like. So it gives me a little snapshot into who you are, and I enjoy getting to know that. This is also an assignment that lends itself to using level 1, 2, and 3 headings. So this is a great opportunity to practice that. Remember that level headings is a requirement of graduate level writing. So at a minimum, you should be using level 1, level 2 at a minimum. If you think about the complexity of this assignment with multiple changes in topic, level 2 and level 3 are also going to be appropriate. So use APA and use it wisely. Remember there is a page guide for this. It's only 75 points, so don't make yourself overly nuts writing 10, 12 pages. Be concise, be thoughtful, and then submit something that you're pleased with and reflects the effort of work you've done. Know that I'm here if you have questions or concerns. Review the feedback from your voiceover PowerPoints, touch base, and let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will look forward to just getting your work next week. One thing I want to remind you, I think you guys had the Typhon course evaluations in 623. I think they were new last session, but I'm not sure. Just in case you are not aware, we are not doing paper evaluations, not for you to do your preceptor or your site evaluation, and your preceptor will do an electronic evaluation. Everyone's going to be sent an email that has the electronic link for your evaluations. All of those have to be done for you to be able to pass the course and to have a final grade posted. So look for those emails to you and to your preceptor normally at the latter end of week 7. So just have your ears to the ground knowing that that's out there. I wanted to put the bug in your ear. Have a great week. Touch base with any questions or concerns. Take care.